Well, it's finally here. Strategic Command, the Spectre of Communism. Let's jump in and see what we can expect in this new game.
World War I morphed into Civil War. The newborn communist state had to defeat its enemies, or die. The communists survived this deadly struggle, and the Soviet Union was able to raise its head among the nations. But that was far from the end of communist struggle. Repeated attempts were made to strangle the young country, many instigated or outright supported by the capitalist powers. In those years, the growth and modernization of the Red Army was the lifeblood of the Soviet Union's very survival. By the late 1930s, the Red Army had massively increased its theoretical combat power. But in reality, starting in 1937, communist purges turned against the Soviet military, and tens of thousands of leading officers were arrested and accused of disloyalty to the Soviet state, conspiracy, and even attempted coup. Despite flimsy or sometimes absolutely lacking evidence, thousands were executed. You take the role of Georgy Zhukov, a talented Russian officer who made it through the purges alive, but who now faces a future of unprecedented danger and difficulty. You must strike a precarious balance between Stalin's will and Soviet soldiers' lives. Above all else, you must ensure motherland's survival against all enemies. It is your duty to ensure that the Soviet people live to see another day. Good luck, comrade.
Very cool. Let's see what it's all about. We'll stick with reasonable difficulty here.
Comrade Rokossovsky, I have always considered you a very talented officer.
Thank you for your trust, Comrade Voroshilov.
Until recently, I was planning to promote you to Comcorps rank.
Why did you change your mind, Comrade Voroshilov?
Our ever-vigilant state security has uncovered some horrific facts about you,
It's
comrade.
Beria. It's Beria.
You have been spying for both
Lavrenti
Japan
Beria.
and Poland. I have signed confessions from traitors to the state that prove it. Confess your crimes.
What is this nonsense? I served the Soviet Union faithfully and honorably.
You're as good as
You
Dad
can lie to
Rossosovsky.
your cellmates, Rokossovsky. You are under arrest. The punishment for high treason is death.
Damn it, Beria, up to your old tricks again.
Rokossovsky, this is your last chance. Tell us who else was in on this conspiracy of yours.
I am innocent. I am not going to falsely accuse my comrades.
You have only to sign this confession to avoid the worst consequences. Well, if you are not with us, then you are against us. Let it be on your head.
Oh my gosh. Damn, dude. They really went there, guys. They really went there.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Why are they holding Garens? That's what I want to know. Why are they holding Garens?
Comrade Zhukov, I have always considered you a very talented officer.
Thank you, Comrade Voroshilov.
These are troublesome times. The motherland needs more such exemplary officers.
Unfortunately, Comrade Voroshilov, as we have
no.
seen, not all exemplary officers are truly loyal to the motherland.
Comrade Zhukov, the Japanese Imperial Army has suddenly invaded our ally, the Mongolian People's Republic. They started out with some border clashes, but now they are trying to grab territory.
It is our sacred duty to protect our socialist Mongol brothers. We must teach these Japanese militarists a harsh lesson.
Comrade Zhukov, I order you to travel to Mongolia at once. Inspect our troops there. Take over operational command if necessary.
It is an honor, Comrade Voroshilov.
Good luck, comrade. I will be waiting for some good news for a change.
I also will be waiting for reports of your diligent and loyal service to the motherland, Comrade Zhukov.
We don't want to upset Bedia, or else we're not coming back.
Ready?
Folks.
Aim! Fire!
Oh, it's a false execution.
You will sign the confession, Rakosowski. Or next time, we shoot you for real.
Save your breath, comrade. I won't betray my fellow officers.
We shall see, comrade. Take him back to his cell.
So we have to try, I think, to save Rostosovsky with our loyal service here. We're heading into Mongolia.
Comrade Zhukov, several days ago, the Japanese have invaded the Mongolian People's Republic. The Soviet Union has promised to defend her from any foreign aggression. Now the Red Army has been ordered to repel that treacherous attack. With a special order, Comrade Stalin has appointed you the commander of the 57th Special Rifle Corps. Your men are deployed in Mongolia.
Comrade People's Commissar for Defense, please brief me on the operational situation.
The Japanese are attacking from the puppet state Manchukuo. They have violated the Mongolian border and occupied the eastern bank of the Hulkin-Gol River, with the exception of a single bridgehead we have on the eastern riverbank. Fighting is severe, but our boys are holding. Thanks to that, we have a chance to organize a counteroffensive and throw the samurai out of Mongolia.
Do not forget, our bridgehead is under very serious pressure. Intelligence collected by my agents indicates that the Japanese have concentrated significant forces close to the supply depot of the 23rd Division.
They got a new voice for Beria. It's a different
It looks
guy.
like the Japanese are
The voice
preparing
work
for a
in this game needs
decisive
serious
assault on our
work.
positions.
Thank you for the information, Comrade People's
guy's
Commissar
great.
of State Security. In this case, I must call for reinforcements. At this moment, I am in desperate need of tank units.
The first reinforcements will arrive tomorrow. But for now, you will have to kill the enemy with the forces you have. Our bridgehead must remain in our hands at all costs. Remember, the best defense is a good offense. As soon as the opportunity arises, counterattack.
All right, guys. Well, we have to repel the Japanese attack.
Motherland's armor!
That's insane. All right, well, let's open up. Actually,
Firing the heavy
yep.
caliber!
Let's go ahead and open
The
fire.
forces are comprised of both core and non-core units.
We don't need the info right now. Okay, so we are going to attack as well. But basically what he's letting us know is certain units are non-core units. They will not follow us into future battles. Some will follow us into future battles.
One good shot
It
is
really
all we
depends.
need.
Let's see. No.
Ammunition and fuel icons next to unit strength will...
And that is pretty cool. So when we actually look, we can see the actual return fire, the close combat damage. Let's go for it.
Get them, comrades!
Tavareshi.
Tank crew awaiting orders.
I think we'll just keep the tank here, but we
Artillery is
do also
the
have
basis
an
of the
artillery gun here. And we can open fire. We can even open fire on this unit we're not sure about. But I think we just completely eliminate the infantry right now. It's probably the best bet for glorious Mother Russia.
Damage is indicated with the numbers above the unit being attacked.
Alright, guys. I think he's dead?
Quiet. Comrade Commander is speaking.
Alright, let's end the turn. We've used up all our shots. He's down to 0, so maybe we have to actually move him past 0.
Your reinforcements, Comrade Zhukov, as
Alright,
requested.
glorious.
I kept my word. Now it's up.
Thank you, Comrade.
Let's do it, boys and girls. We
is
can
a
send
talking
forward
cat.
our reinforcements. I do want to find
No
out what's going on
hesitation.
there with that unit, though, why it didn't get destroyed. In the meantime, though, I'd love to get a shot with this anti-tank.
Anti-tank artillery is effective against...
Unfortunately,
Infantry,
we're not
waiting
close
for
enough.
orders.
Let's open fire on the tank here, boys.
Taking aim!
Type 97. The
Infantry is good for
Hago, and
assaulting
these
the enemy.
Hago are easy to destroy. Well, usually they're easy to destroy. Let's get right up close and personal. Wow, we can get right up close and personal. And we shall attack the Japanese units here.
Fix bayonets.
There we go. Finally destroyed them. That is interesting how it goes down to 0. Haven't really seen that
Reconnaissance is
before.
extremely important in an offensive, since it provides you with full intelligence information.
Alright, so he
Just
can move
point the
several
gun
times
towards
per
the
turn,
enemy.
much like reconnaissance units and other strategic command games. It's pretty awesome. But we are just trying to get
Is
over
that
to
where the
the
fighting is?
bridgehead. We want to protect our boys and our land. Look at that. The movement is really nice. I like that a lot.
Tanks are ideal for a rapid offensive and
Push
Is
forward
that
as
where
well
the fighting is?
with the BT-7. And And I'm pretty sure we can end the turn here. No, I almost
Artillery,
forgot the
standing
artillery.
by.
That's right. Let's open fire on the Ha-Go, or it's a Chi-Ha. Sorry, Type 97, a
You
Chi-Ha.
have selected an entrenched unit. When a ground unit,
There we go. So, of course, he's going to take
Front
less
of the key.
damage because he is
Attention.
an entrenched unit. We can hopefully get him next turn. All right, ending the turn. We get an entrenchment bonus as well for being in the defensive position there. All right, guys, the battles of
This unit
Galkin
has
Gol
heavy
continue,
equipment.
and as you
Units
can
with-
see, it looks like it's even getting darker. So it does have like sort of a day-night counter, which is interesting for a game like this. He's at 4,
Standing
so
by
I
for
think we're gonna have
orders.
to go for an actual attack.
Burning diesel.
Let's go, boys. I like this movement, this sort of cinematic view here. This is pretty cool. Open fire.
Ready the high explosives.
Not nearly as bad as I thought it was
Infantry,
going to be.
waiting for
Let's see if our
orders.
infantry can rush down and destroy the Japanese
For the
invaders.
motherland.
Yes, guys, another tank down, and I think it's just one more kill.
We'll blast
before
them
we
to
accomplish
pieces.
that first part of the battle. Let's open fire here.
Finally, load her up.
Recon team
Da,
standing by.
tovarищи.
No hesitation.
Moving with the recon unit, although I'm not sure we should actually be using this guy for attacks. Nonetheless, he can do some pretty lethal damage.
Take an aim.
We fight together, we
Time
die
for
together.
the
Covering
BT-7.
ground.
Let's do a counterattack, guys. These Japanese will never know what hit them, and then we have to go and attack this supply point.
Opening fire.
It's a bit harder for our men to see at night, but we're getting that unit experience, and that is part of our core group. The ones with yellow, I believe, are not part of our core group. The ones with green
Ready to
are
roll
part of our
all
core
over
group.
them.
I could be wrong on that. If somebody wants to
We don't need
correct
roads.
me, please
We're
do.
in a tank.
Tovarищи.
Ready the high explosives.
Beautiful. He's not dead yet, but he will
Hope
be
our folks
soon.
back home are all right.
You know what? We might be able to move into position. I just don't think we'll be able to attack them this turn with the AT gun. Let's keep the AT gun here, and let's end the turn. Nice! So it's an automatic attack by the artillery there. I like that a lot.
The village of Jinjin Sume lies at the intersection of several strategic routes. It is a point that the Japanese could use as a springboard for attack. It must be cleared of enemy units.
Da tovarищи. We've got to clear the village, guys. That's all the way up in the
Tank crew on
northwest.
standby.
Now, first
We
of all,
fight together, we die together.
we're going to lose entrenchment, but I just want to destroy this unit.
Fire it. We've repelled the Japanese attack on our bridgehead. We hammered those capitalist samurai.
Capitalist samurai.
Comrades, now is not the time to celebrate. My agents say the Japanese have now crossed the Halkin Goal near the Saigon Mountain. They are digging in there. The samurai can strike at your rear at any moment.
Zhukov, just crush them with our mighty tanks and be done with it.
We can't just throw our tanks at the Japs. The samurai will burn them. First, we need to soften up their infantry with attacks from the air. Then we should send in the tanks, but only with the support of our own infantry.
You are far too timid for a cavalry commander. You underestimate the bravery of the workers' and peasants' Red Army. Have you forgotten how we smashed the White Guards in the Civil War? With nothing but cold steel and rifles? But do as you wish. I hope the units you have will be enough to storm Saigon.
All right, incredible. So now we're going to have to actually
Hopefully,
get
no
air
fighters
support
today.
To knock out the units at Saigon.
On our way.
Let's move up here. Oh, I didn't mean to move with the bomber. I wanted to move with the... God damn it. All right, lesson learned. Lesson learned.
Standing by
I
for
wanted to move with
orders.
the tank. Here we go. Looks like some enemy infantry right there. Of course, we want to try to hammer
tactical
away
bombers
at
are
them.
flying artillery and a great tool.
So let's go ahead and grab these tactical
Ready
bombers.
to make some craters. Starting bomb run.
For Soviet Russia. All right, we definitely did a little bit of damage, not really, but
Where to now,
now
Comrade
I am
Commander?
going to focus our fire. I'd like to actually hit the artillery here, 100 millimeter.
Taking aim.
When in doubt, improvise.
Fighter planes are vital for gaining air superiority.
So this is just for air superiority, taking out other enemy planes.
Flying there.
Hopefully, I'm guessing right, and they're going to have a plane right in this area. If not, yeah, that's going to be tough. At least we can remain on standby.
They'll learn to fear us.
Let's get
We're
that
on
artillery forward, folks. We're also going to
Your
get
orders.
our other recon unit forward.
Time to remember land navigation.
Beware the
Fire.
fire support of the enemy artillery.
Now, of course, that enemy artillery is providing fire support. We're just trying to work that unit down as quickly as we can. It's obviously going to be very helpful if we are able to do that. And we've got these Mongolian troops. Unfortunately, we don't control the Mongolian forces.
Tank crew awaiting orders.
We must keep moving, brothers.
Ready and able. Moving to position.
All city, forest, and mountain terrain offer much better protection from...
Of course.
We
so
fight
once
together,
again, the actual
we die
geography
together.
is quite important. I really like that. It's a nice touch to the game.
Be there in
Gonna
a
get up
minute,
here because I
Comrade
can
Commander.
still hit him at distance. And we're just gonna lay into this village right here.
Taking aim.
Oh, they got some supporting fire. Okay, okay.
They'll regret coming to our land.
We'll make up for that. Now, of course, we shouldn't be necessarily going against an AT unit here.
Your unit has been withdrawn from a supply zone.
Okay, so we've got supply zones as well. That is fascinating, guys. They have thought of everything
What is
here
your
in this
order?
game.
Standing by for orders. We don't need roads. We're in a tank.
Huzzah! It actually looks like we could open up
Just
on the
point
AT
the gun towards the enemy.
Not bad. We'd actually do a little bit more damage than expected.
Taking aim. Where to now, Comrade Commander?
Fire!
For the motherland. Load up.
Yeah, it's looking nice, guys. Very nice. And of course, we still have to get to this village, but we just have to bust through these remaining
Recon
enemies.
team awaiting orders.
I'm even going to send the recon up to attack.
We'll get there quietly.
He's going to be hit pretty bad, but I don't mind sacrificing him if it means destroying the AT gun. We can also still focus on the infantry and instead of the AT gun. No, we can destroy him right here, guys. The power of the BT...
Team, let's
is it
show some
BA-10,
professionalism.
excuse me. There we go, and I think we can even take
Key point captured.
this
Our
key point.
aircraft can now use this airfield.
Beautiful, guys. Look at that. We have captured an airfield from the capitalist
Workers of the
samurai.
world, armed and ready.
I think the capitalist samurai touch is hilarious.
Quiet as a stalking cat.
All right, ending the turn. Worried about this. Our poor bombers. Plenty of Japanese Zeros coming in for the attack, guys. Hopefully our fighters can do something
Aircraft
about
unit has sustained heavy losses. You need to land it.
It seems like the Japanese fighter pilots are getting an upper hand against our aircraft. How did they learn to fly like that?
Oh, we've got some additional
That won't
Soviet
last.
aircraft.
We won't.
Absolutely beautiful, guys. So we definitely want to knock these guys out of the sky. But look at that. They are so much better than our current planes. Unbelievably better than our current planes, as a matter of fact.
Stalin's Falcons.
We're going to bring some
Angle of
more
approach
in,
corrected.
And of course, they will probably open fire with the AT or the AA guns as well. But we've got to try to get an attack here. A really nasty dogfight here.
You're done for.
3 for 4. That's a lot of poor pilots going down.
This is a long-range bomber. It has higher fuel capacity.
The long-range bomber, I want to go ahead and hit the infantry. Although, you know what? With that fighter there, it's a bit hard to do that. Let's try to deal with them first.
Stalin's Falcons. At once, Comrade Commander.
Come on, Tavarishi, destroy him.
For the motherland. Another
There
mark
we
for the fuselage.
go.
Tank reporting for duty.
And actually, the tank can begin firing, although I think I'm just going to continue the attack against their infantry with our tank
You
here.
can hide,
First,
but you can't
let's
run
get a
from a
shot
shell.
with the artillery. It looks like each time we're actually going to take more damage than they will. Damn.
Motherland's armor. Opening fire.
Swift and deadly. They won't escape.
All right. Now we're
Don't
going to
tell me
move
we have
Recon
only
back.
one compass.
Actually, we might want to move him back into position.
It's a tough job, but the view is 1,000,000 rubles.
Run or be removed.
Yes, we could definitely go for that one, or we could even go for an attempted kill there on the infantry. I am going to
Starting
go for the
bomb run.
AA gun. Might as well take it out. Here is the power of Soviet Mother Russia. Glorious. Yes! Oh, man. They still have a few infantry units here, too. The Japanese are really trying to hold that location. But we are focused over here. We're gonna break through, no matter
Ready
what
and
the
able.
cost, brothers. Where's that artillery?
Shells are running low.
Should have brought him forward
Orders received.
sooner.
Moving.
All right, I'm
Swift
going to
and
cut
deadly.
off the enemy here, so I'm hoping this will cut off their supply, just like it cut off our supply beforehand.
Taking aim.
Motherland's armor! Covering ground.
Got to go aggressive if you want to win.
Opening fire!
There we
Motherland's
go.
armor!
And we are so close
Ready
to
to roll
breaking
all
through,
over
guys.
them.
So close.
Ready the high explosives! They'll regret coming to our land. The Japanese are getting reinforcements on the Mongolian border. Prepare for the enemy counterattack. We're
All right. Oh my goodness.
When in
Now
doubt,
we've got to deal with an
improvise.
enemy counterattack as well, guys.
They'll
It's
regret
getting
coming to
crazier
our
and
land.
crazier by the second.
Tanks ain't afraid
I'm
of
gonna
no
push
dirt.
forward here with the tanks.
Standing by for orders.
Their
Even with the
disguise
recon.
is
Oh,
shameful.
never mind. They're over here. All right. We're going to have to respond to that pretty quickly. In fact, I might even bring over some of our planes.
Runner, be removed.
Oh, yes. We've even got that airfield if we need to use it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I do too, comrade, but we need to bomb those enemies.
Flying like a bird. Wish my and Pa could see this. Stalin's Falcons.
I don't think it's worth attacking, unfortunately.
Swift and deadly. We'll get there quietly.
All right, boys, ending the turn here. So here is the supply hub, guys. When we click right here on the depot, we can actually see where it's going to.
Stalin's tank killers have
I
arrived.
believe this one also provides a little bit of supply. And you know what? We're going to take Stalin's tank killers
At
out.
once,
because
Comrade
we want to use
Commander.
those anti-tank guns.
What is your
Let's
command?
just hope that we can hold on to our current location, folks. And end the turn. Unfortunately, one glorious Soviet plane is down. It looks like they're sending their aircraft here to defend this area and try to retake the airfield. In fact, they might retake
This
the
unit is
airfield
on the
here.
verge of defeat. Send the unit to the service.
My goodness. Now we can send him to the service station to fix him. Of course, he just got hit really bad, but I still think we can hold out against this attack. I'm not too concerned. It's a nasty fight, but we got
Hope we
this.
have enough ammo.
At night, our men are going to move up
Front of a key, on your feet.
and go straight for these Japanese tanks.
Fire at will.
Ready for some havoc.
We're going to drop any rounds. It's going to have to be on enemy units at distance because we've got the enemy fighter right
I
there.
have a bad feeling
So
about
let's
this.
go to Nomonhan and drop some bombs, boys. Nightly bombing here.
Hammer down.
Yeah, damage reduced, not too bad.
Our knives are sharp.
Ready to roll all over them.
Damn, their infantry are strong.
I'm getting cooked inside this thing.
Quiet. Comrade Commander is speaking.
How do we do this? Okay,
Punch through them.
I love that. Okay, we got the sudden attack.
Prepare
I guess
to
we can go
move
ahead
out.
and finish them off with the tank, although we are leaving their infantry open for now. That's okay. It's an acceptable situation.
Firing the heavy
And
caliber.
the enemy has surrendered. That's
Burning
the
diesel.
first time we got the actual Japanese to surrender. Now here we actually see the supplies. So this guy is out of supply, but this is where the enemy is getting their supply from. So we really need to try to shut
Your
that
orders?
thing down.
Don't tell me we had only one compass.
Open fire.
They won't escape.
Pretty nice, boys. I wouldn't mind bringing in some additional air units. But
What
first,
is your
let's see
order?
if we can break through here, folks.
Taking aim.
Tank reporting for duty. Taking aim. Hit confirmed.
Well done,
Just
boys.
tell us the coordinates.
Now, let's start firing at that heavy artillery they've got up there.
For the motherland, fire!
I think at this point, they are on the ropes. At least in this
An
area,
anti-aircraft
they
unit is a
definitely look like they're on the ropes. And I just noticed
Moving
the
there now.
anti-aircraft unit. That would have helped us against enemy planes for sure.
Standing by for orders.
Fire at distance.
Don't let me down now.
Your unit has just triggered an overrun skill. Every time a unit with an overrun skill defeats an enemy unit, it gains the ability to
Oh,
move.
that's right, because we destroyed that
They'll
other
learn
unit.
to fear us.
Very cool.
When in doubt, improvise. Fighters of the Soviet Air Force.
All right, let's take the
Damn,
fighters
it's
of the
cold
Soviet
out
Air Force,
here.
see if we can't find that Zero. In fact, we can go after him.
Faster than the wind.
Let's
Watch
make it
out,
happen.
it's anti-aircraft Overwatch
Oh!
fire. It is constant.
Okay, anti-aircraft Overwatch fire just stopped us in our tracks. My
Fighters
goodness.
of the Soviet Air Force.
Let's keep going. I wonder if we're surrounding this unit with 2 air units if we have a better chance of attack. That would make sense, I think.
Motherland's
Let's
finest.
let's see if I'm right.
At once, Comrade Commander.
Knock the Japanese out of the sky, brothers. Still not
The
great.
sky is ours. You're done for. Stalin's Falcons. Swooping in for the kill.
They're also providing a lot of Overwatch
Where to
that
now,
enemy
Comrade
infantry
Commander?
unit. But see, here now, I think since we've done some damage to the fighter, we can actually do some pretty good damage against the infantry.
Ready the high explosives.
Nice.
Tank crew on standby.
What's your command?
Stalin's tank killers have arrived.
Stay here for now, Stalin's tank killers. Don't get too cocky. Trying to push through. Look at that enemy infantry, man. Japanese are certainly brave.
Comrades, my agents report a plane carrying a Japanese high-ranking officer crashed near the Hulatulainobo mountain. Secure the wreck site. Search the area. You might find...
All right, we want to follow
Tank
Beria.
crew
Of course,
awaiting
this game
orders.
is partly an RPG in that you need to decide, you know, what Soviet officers you're going to please. Are you going to please the men or the officers? Let's do what Beria says.
They'll
It's
regret
close
coming
anyway.
to our land.
Hopefully we don't get ambushed. Soviet power, beautiful. All right.
We found the operational plans the Japanese command will use for military aggression against Mongolia and the Soviet Union in the future.
Excellent, Comrade Zhukov. Send those documents to Moscow immediately. Make them top secret for mine and Comrade
We get
Stalin's
50
eyes
victory
only.
points, guys, and 200 prestige for that.
Frontoviki, awaiting orders.
That is awesome.
Frontoviki, on your feet. Fire at will.
Sky's clear. Good day for a fight.
Just gonna try to shoot the enemy down here.
Yes, Comrade Commander. All systems normal.
Strafe those Japanese infantry units.
Swooping in for the kill.
Yes!
The Japanese counterattack was repelled.
Beautiful.
They took huge losses.
Excellent, Comrade Zhukov. Let the samurai learn that anyone who stands in the path of the Red Army will surely be crushed.
Absolutely true.
We don't need roads.
And
We're in
glorious,
attack.
friends. We're pushing forward now to the next location. Storming through Mongolia to liberate it from the Japanese invader, of course. But first, let's do a bombing run.
Ready for some havoc.
All right, we dropped entrenchment a bit.
Gunners,
Let's
keep an
head
eye
back
out.
to the airfield. And let's land. I think we're going to have to do the same with the fighters pretty soon as well.
We'll make them pay.
Chewing through ammo fast.
Just point the gun towards the enemy.
Yeah, they need some additional
Tank
units to
reporting
be
for
effective.
duty. Be there in a minute,
Let's go over
Comrade
here
Commander.
with this tank. Of course, it's better to attack with infantry, obviously, and I hate seeing those Imperial Japanese flags off in the distance. Just a reminder of what we don't have.
Motherland's armor.
Oh, we are going to take some losses here for sure.
Your orders?
We've got to bring forward recon. We've got to bring forward
Moving
infantry,
out.
hopefully.
Whatever their armor is, it ain't thick enough.
Prepare to move out.
Whatever their armor is, it ain't thick enough.
I don't know how much
Tank
that's actually going to
reporting
help
for
us,
duty.
but let's keep it going, and we're about to break through here, I believe.
Ready
We've
for
also
some
still
havoc.
got this bomber unit, although we're going to take that anti-aircraft
The
fire no
sky is
matter what we
ours.
do, so I'll let this guy eat up the anti-aircraft fire.
Death from above.
Give him the Overwatch.
Attacks on targets covered by enemy anti-aircraft units can...
That's okay. That's
Anyone
okay.
call for divine
Now
intervention?
we can actually get out of here and support this attack.
Dropping the payload.
Here we go, guys. Some additional Soviet air support. We really need it. Hoorah! They've got a tremendous amount of entrenchment here. That's the biggest problem.
Standing by for orders.
There we go.
For the motherland!
A little
Load
better
up.
in terms of odds.
Ready the high explosives!
Much better in terms of odds.
They won't hear it coming.
We might be able to get the glorious Soviet
We
victory
fight
here,
together,
folks.
we
I think
die
it goes without
together.
saying, if you're watching this stream, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help us out in the future.
Just tell us the coordinates. Watch the smoke rise.
There we go.
What is your command? Don't let me down now, Tin Can!
Get the sudden
won't
attack
hear it
bonus
coming.
here, folks.
Moving out.
Of course, that area is still under Japanese control, and they're holding onto it with a vice grip.
Wait for a clear shot.
Weather forecast, high chance of flak.
You don't say, comrade.
Motherland's armor!
All right. Oh, they still have some artillery over here. That's concerning. And it looks like they're going straight for that entrenchment to try and hold the area, trying to hold the hill for a little while longer.
Planes may fly differently, but they fall the same way.
Very true.
Finally, load her up. We sent them running.
Our knives are sharp.
Let's get rid of that air unit,
Team,
or the
let's show
anti-air
some
unit, excuse me.
professionalism.
And look at that, the enemy has surrendered, and we've
We'll
cut
get
them
there
off
quick.
at the bridge, guys. This
Ugh,
should
I'm
shut
getting
them down
cooked
entirely.
inside this thing.
They've gotten, of course, across the Kalkin River, but now we've shut off their exit.
They'll hear it coming.
Motherland's armor!
Stalin's Falcons.
Fire!
Angle of approach corrected.
Tank crew on standby.
Okay, that did not go as I planned.
What's the weather forecast?
Tactical bomber reporting.
Well done, boys,
Gunners,
well done.
Keep an eye out.
Chewing
We
through
got
ammo
to
fast.
land with this particular plane so he doesn't crash, so let's land him, guys.
It's a tough job, but the view is 1,000,000 rubles.
So we got an afterburner skill, +4 fuel gain, +4 move points, and +4 to all defenses. We don't need it right
Bird
now,
of steel
but
going in for the
it's something to
kill.
consider for, of course, air warfare, stuff like that. Let's go.
Your aircraft is running out of fuel. In order to refuel, the aircraft has to land in an airfield within a supply zone. Carrier-based aviation can use carriers as an airfield.
We'll hold this as long as you need us to.
It's under our control, guys.
What is
Look
your
at
command?
that. I think we've captured the Beinsagan Mountain. Oh, no, we still have to keep
Flak
attacking in this
battery,
area, of
ready to
course.
make some noise.
We're so close, though.
Your aircraft are out of ammunition. In order to rearm, the aircraft has to land in an airfield within supply zone. Carrier-based aircraft.
All right, guys. The battles of Kulkin Gol
You
continue.
can hide, but you can't run from a
Bombard.
shell. Flak battery, ready to make some noise.
We have lowered entrenchment a bit.
All systems normal. Bird of steel going
Right now,
in
I'm
for
just
the kill.
trying to maybe lower entrenchment at the very least. No.
Motherland's armor!
Swift and deadly. Team, engage. Be gentle.
I know we're going to end up taking more damage, but
motherland!
we've got to break
Load
through
up!
somehow.
They'll hear it coming.
We might need to even bring some additional forces over.
Just point the gun towards the enemy.
Front of a key, awaiting orders.
Slowly trying to bring our infantry back as well, guys.
Need to rearm. Need to rearm.
He might not be able to escape. I think one of our planes is going to crash. I pushed him way too far out of ammo
Weapons
and out of
bay
fuel.
almost empty.
All
We'll be
right, let's
passing
head
over
back
that
to the
quadrant.
airfield and land.
Tactical bomber, armed and
This
ready.
bomber is ready to go. In fact,
Chewing through ammo fast.
let me get out of the
Heard
way.
you, Comrade Commander.
And we are going to bring forward the TAC bomber.
Anyone call for divine intervention?
Da, товарищи. Help us. Those are some really tough Japanese units. I'm going to tell you right now, boys. Very concerned.
Standing
I think
by
the
for
enemy
orders.
might definitely be able to beat
Making
us
tracks.
over here in the north, and we have to capture that village.
They'll hear it coming.
Here we go.
Full blast!
There we go. It's happening,
Tactical
boys.
bomber, armed and ready.
Could this be it?
Where to,
Let's do another
Commander?
bombing run just to make it extra safe for our boys on the ground.
Scorch the earth.
Very well done,
We'll be
boys.
passing over that quadrant.
Maybe we can give the fighters a final kill
The
here.
old men are going
Scrape
into
the
battle.
mountain. Not quite
Infantry,
there. They're
form
not
up.
quite there.
You'll rest when you're dead.
And the only reason I'm actually getting the infantry here with the truck is I know we can beat them this
Swift
turn with an
and
attack,
deadly.
and I think next turn we can move in with the infantry units.
Drop them.
Pretty sure their
that one
vehicles
got
can't get up
messy.
here. Oh, never
The
mind.
Japanese that grabbed Bain Sagan
Glorious.
are completely destroyed.
We
Those
did it,
samurai
boys.
will remember this
We
lesson for
did
a
it,
long
boys.
time.
A
Congratulations.
victory for Mother Russia.
Now we have to push the Japanese invaders out of Mongolia. You must advance to the northeast and capture the 23rd Infantry Division supply depot and the Nomonhan Board Obo stone cairn that marks the Manchukuo-Mongolian border.
My reports indicate fresh Japanese troops are preparing to cross the Halkin Gol north of the Bain Saigon. If you don't stop them, this war is lost.
Thank you for the warning, Comrade Beria. We'll welcome the samurai in proper Red Army style. Let them try to cross the Halhingol. They will drown there. Our troops have secured the Mongolian state border. We have routed the samurai from Mongolian territory.
The Japanese militarists now know the taste of Red Army bayonets. Just like the song says, from the northern tundra to the British seas, the Red Army is the strongest.
Hoorah! Hoorah! Now we have to hold the Soviet army foothold,
They'll regret coming to our land.
and we have to try to prevent the Khalkhin Gol crossing.
You can hide, but you can't
that
run from a
seems
shell.
little more difficult.
What is your command?
We'll let them get on the bridge, of course.
Here to hunt some top brass.
Let's go ahead and reinforce the unit here. We're gonna
Tank crew awaiting
reinforce
orders.
The tank crew. Actually, I think he's okay, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just make sure. Alright, guys. We are going to get a
well,
total
hit
victory
hard.
here. I hope so, anyway. I'm
Need to
actually going
rearm.
to get the artillery up
Here
here.
to hunt some top brass.
For now, we'll put him
All
here,
right,
but
let's
this is
do
the best
this.
location for the arty. Let's also get the
Planes may
AA
fly
gun forward
differently,
just in
but
case
they
we need to
fall
use it.
the same way.
Let's see if there's anything else we can do, like
Where to now, Comrade
potentially
Commander?
sending in these guys to attack the enemy over here, or also sending in bombers.
Ugh, I'm getting cooked inside this thing.
Nice, he's gonna be okay. I think he's gonna survive.
Understood.
Oh, never mind, that was the tank. See, I have to figure out what's going on there. That's annoying.
We
really
fight
annoying.
together, we die together.
We're gonna send this tank through.
Burning diesel.
Try and get a flank attack on the enemy,
When
guys.
in doubt, improvise.
And look at this. We can even
I see
use
movement.
recon to spot the enemy units.
Don't tell
lot
me
of
we had
infantry.
only one compass.
Man. A lot of tanks, a lot of infantry.
Tactical bomber.
We've definitely got
armed
our
and ready.
work cut out for us, folks.
We'll punch right through them. We've got new orders.
Need to rearm.
No, he can't escape.
Flying there.
That's too bad.
What is your
Definitely
command?
Cannot escape.
Ready to make some craters. Ready to make some craters.
Let's go for the tanks
Bombs
right
away.
away.
Bombs away.
Soviet Air Force, put an end to these dogs. Yes! Nicely done.
We'll be passing over that quadrant.
Fighter squadron reporting in.
Got a fighter squadron as well. He can also do some damage,
Swooping
believe it or
in
not.
for the kill.
And I am going to do as much damage to these invading Japanese as possible. Nice,
Should
man.
we expect resistance?
Do we have another one there?
Ready to make some craters.
Need to rearm.
You do need to rearm, Tavarishi. We've got to try to get him back to an airfield soon.
Ready to roll all over them.
Let's do it, guys. We are rebuilding our entire force.
Ready
I
to roll
absolutely
all
love it.
over them.
I think it can't be activated
Need
after
to
moving,
rearm.
which makes sense.
Just point the gun towards the enemy. Where to now, Comrade Commander?
To repairs, brother, and reinforcements for your men. That'll have to do. Alright, guys. Exciting, to say the least. Looks like the Japanese might try to retake these zones. That's kind of annoying. Although I think we've already found the documents, so it makes little difference. We just can't let them cut off our supply. That would be terrible. See, like that. Oh no, that's them moving forward. They're getting onto the bridge. They're breaking out of entrenchment to try and storm us. Oh my goodness, look at the Japanese massing on the other side, and they're smart enough, the AI is smart enough to actually use the forest as cover. And what I'm worried about is look at all these guys attacking our Mongolian brethren. Luckily, they seem to be doing a pretty good job at keeping the enemy back. And I think this should be an opportunity to really
Let's
knock
find
them
some enemy
down.
planes to shoot.
Fire! Artillery!
You can hide, but you can't run from a shell.
Get the sudden attack bonus. I love that.
Need to rearm.
Now we do need to land with this guy. Oh boy. I hope we can land at the Mongolian airfield.
Need to rearm. Heard you,
About to find out.
Commander.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, nice, nice. He's letting us land. Wonderful.
Tank crew on standby.
Last thing they'll ever see.
Now, the only reason I'm going to actually fire with this unit is we can get an
Quiet.
easy kill on the
Comrade
tank.
Commander is speaking.
Let's fire.
They won't escape. Drop them.
2, 3,
Fire!
fire!
Franzaviki, attention.
I'm not even going to move up with the truck because it's too risky.
I don't care how sore your feet are.
Let's just do that.
Tactical bomber.
Bring in the
armed and
tac
ready.
bombers.
Here's your Christmas gift.
Oh, Christmas gift. I love it. I don't think the Japanese celebrate Christmas, but not most of them anyway. Not most of them, but okay.
We'll be passing over that quadrant.
Another bombing run, guys.
Hammer down.
We're going to stop them in their tracks with the Soviet Air Force before they can even take a foothold. I love it, guys. I'm loving it. Yeah, da. Very good. I have to say, if we play this
On
game in the
our way.
future, I'm going to be using the Air Force a whole lot. So far, it's my
Recon
favorite
team
in this
awaiting
game.
orders. Let's go.
All right,
Eyes
let's
peeled.
cut them off. Not the best situation for the recon, I'll admit, but this could be a potential time to attack.
Taking aim.
Yes!
Where to now, Comrade Commander?
Not as much as I was expecting.
Who needs better tanks
okay.
when you're better at killing tanks?
Ah, good. Well done. Very true, comrade.
Be there in a minute,
Here
Comrade
we go,
Commander.
folks.
Don't let me down now, Tin Can.
Yes,
Quiet
we did
as
it.
a
Enemy
stalking
surrendered, as a matter of fact, and that actually gave us
All is
+5
quiet, but not
prestige
for long.
coins. So now we've got quite a nice attack force
Tank
here.
crew awaiting
And
orders.
of course this tank crew. But I'm wondering if we should go back here and try to stop this enemy. I feel like they could become a problem. I'm just not sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold
Tanks
them
ain't
off.
afraid of no dirt.
Although we do have another tank.
Tank
over
reporting
here.
for duty. We don't need
Forward.
roads. We're in a tank.
They are going to be able to support this defense for sure.
Quiet as a stalking cat.
Let's end it, boys. Nice return fire by our bombers. Really worried about the Mongolians there. I hope they can just hold, but we've got enemies approaching, enemy infantry approaching, as a matter of fact. We need to take out those units quickly. So, you know what?
They'll learn to fear us.
Open fire with
Full
the
blast!
artillery here, supporting our Mongolian allies. I think I'm
Ready
also
to roll
going
all
to
over
bring
them.
the Air
We
Force.
cast the biggest shadows. Scorch the earth.
We just can't let them take these areas, then it would be a complete loss. Our Mongolian socialist allies shall be assisted. Yes!
Your orders?
Could easily get a kill here. Let's do it. We are going to have to leave this position, but I feel pretty
Move
safe
into
doing
coordinates.
it. Looks so much cooler at night as well, the actual movement. I'm just skipping
Drop
it because
them.
I want to get a
Down you
victory
go.
here. There we go. Enemy units
Time
surrender.
to remember land navigation.
We're going to cut them off once again.
Here
I guess
to
we
hunt
don't
some
get the
tough
double
grass.
attack with the recon units. Yeah, that
Ugh,
makes sense.
I'm getting cooked inside this thing. Tanks ain't afraid of no dirt.
They're in the water.
2,
Shoot!
3, fire! Ugh, I'm getting
No
cooked
mercy.
inside this thing. The ground will shake.
We
Be
are out of
careful when you
supply
send your
here,
tanks in the city.
but I think it's worth it because
Counting
we
ready.
are about to win this battle.
No hesitation. Taking aim.
They are
Weapons
so
bay
close.
almost empty.
Finish them off.
Starting bomb run.
Oh, they
Parting the
survived.
clouds.
Not anymore.
2, 3, fire!
Beautiful. And we do get a second attack because we got the overrun skill.
Firing the heavy caliber.
Oh, I didn't want to move out of that area. Alright, that's annoying.
Here to keep the
Let's
sky
move
clear.
the AA in there. They can at least hold on to the area.
Prepare to move out.
And I'm going to move the infantry up this way, actually, because I
Squad
see
is on the
that
move.
they're moving their infantry over here, too. So we've got to be prepared for that eventuality.
Just point the gun towards the enemy.
Stalin's tank killers have arrived.
Stalin's Falcons.
How's he doing on fuel? He's okay. I see at night we're not going to be very effective against the enemy, but with the ones on the bridge, we can see them very easily. You guys see that? That's very cool. Let's just
Flying
knock
there.
out their air unit here.
Say your prayers. They're running for their lives. Recon team ready.
Ugh, I'm getting cooked inside this thing.
We are going to have to bring
Just point
reinforcements
the gun
to some
towards
of
the
these
enemy.
units pretty soon,
We're
folks.
out of payload. Weapons bay almost empty.
The sky is ours.
All right, it's time to actually head out with our air unit, and we'll once again
Bird of
strafe the
steel
units on
going
the
in
bridge.
for the kill.
Good luck, boys. Nice.
Advance, Comrade Commander.
Weapons bay almost empty.
All right, let's
Recon
end that
team
turn.
standing by.
We could still move with the recon team and maybe even take this location. It's a supply point. Let's try
Strategic
it.
superiority
Let's try it.
achieved.
Obviously, being able to take that supply point is going to shut down a lot of the enemies trying to get in over here, especially the ones currently attacking us. They are pushing, for sure. Got a tremendous amount of artillery support, though, but our Mongolian allies are not as lucky. It's up to us to help them hold the area. Look at that. They're all over the place.
Weapons bay almost empty. I have a bad feeling about this.
Ah! Please let me undo move. I see why he said he had a bad feeling.
What's your command?
Let's go. Eyes peeled. Team engage. Be gentle.
Ready and able.
Let's have our infantry engage their infantry. Theirs seems to be a little better. I'm going to try to bring in
Flying
some
like
fighters.
a bird. Wish mine
In fact,
hawk
I think
could
the
see
fighters
this.
here could do a big difference, make a big difference. Yes!
Heard you, Comrade Commander.
Lowered their numbers by 2 and lowered
We're out
entrenchment.
of payload.
Oh boy, we are out of payload. We're going to have to get back to the airfield.
Approaching coordinates. Altitude normal.
Land, boys.
Last thing they'll ever see.
Okay, let's
Quiet.
see.
Comrade Commander is speaking.
Not bad. We at least greatly
Ready to
weakened
roll
them.
all over
And
them.
look at this. We're going to bring in our tank.
Making tracks.
Hopefully we can destroy this unit right now.
2, 3, fire!
Yes!
Burning
We also
diesel.
get the overrun skill, guys. We're going to keep it going.
Firing the heavy caliber.
Absolutely beautiful. I hope they don't have enough to break through. If they
Sky's
do,
clear.
we can obviously
Good
stop
day for
them.
a fight.
But I was hoping we could avoid that. Get these
Fly
guys
there.
back to the airfield as well. There's no reason at all to lose our units because we forgot to get them back in time and refuel them. That's uncool.
Tank reporting for duty. This is ours now. No backsies.
No backsies, come on. We've also got an AT gun right next to us there, so we'll see how that goes.
You can hide, but you can't run from a shell. For the motherland, fire!
Just point the gun towards the enemy. Opening fire! Ugh, I'm getting cooked inside this thing.
Get over here, armor. The BT-7 should be able to completely eliminate this enemy.
Don't let me down now, Tin Can.
There we go,
Is that where the fighting
Only
is?
2 more units to destroy, and we've got a victory here. Yeah, they moved into the northern area there. Hopefully we can liberate it. In fact, let's see if we can
Motherland's
just shoot them down.
finest.
I think we can. So close.
Infantry, form up. Comrades, attack.
Tank crew awaiting orders. Opening fire! A close one, but we got them.
We've got this, brothers.
We'll keep an eye on this asset. We're attacking Improvise. The Japanese attempt to cross the Halhingol has failed. Now the initiative is totally on our side.
There we go, my friends. That's gonna be
The
a
glorious
total
fighters
victory.
of the Red Army have driven
Don't
the
forget to hit that
Japanese
like button, drop a
militarists
comment
out
down
of
below,
Mongolia.
and subscribe, of course.
You have won a glorious victory, Comrade Zhukov. Our great leader and the Mongolian government send their congratulations.
Well, guys, there we go. We actually get all of the kills, the sort of after-battle reports. I think that's a really nice amount of information. I hope you guys enjoyed this game and enjoyed this battle. If you want to see more, you know what you got to do. Like, comment, and especially comment. Like, really. If you want to see another episode here, that's the most important. And, of course, subscribing if you are new to the channel. But I'm telling you guys, the more likes we get, the more comments we get, the more subscribers we're going to get overall. So please do your part. Thank you so much, comrades. See you on the next one.
After the initial failures in air combat against the Japanese, the Soviet Air Force sent its best pilots and new I-16 fighter planes to reinforce its troops in Mongolia. Soon after, the Soviet pilots established air superiority. Some of the best enemy pilots were shut down.